What's up, Get Better Basketball community? I'm Coach DeMarco, and this is Focused. If you're looking for the perfect quick hitter to attack those pesky 2-3 zones, then you'll love 12 Stack from my Power Series. 12 Stack complements the basic movements in the Power Series and is sure to give you a great look in the paint or from three-point land. Before we jump into 12 Stack against the 2-3 zone, make sure you hit that like button down below, turn on your notifications, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great video breakdowns each and every week. Drop me a comment below and let me know what you think about this play. Now, let's focus in on 12 Stack against the 2-3 zone. As we break down 12 Stack against the 2-3 zone, I think it's first important to recognize the basic power alignment that's used against this zone. We have our 1 at the top, our 2 and 3 on the wings, and our 4 and 5 on the low blocks. It's a 1-2-2 setup. You could also have 4 and 5 come up to the elbow area and make it a 1-4 high set. Your 4 and your 5 are going to run the triangle, and they're also going to have access to the short corner as well as the corner, depending on their capabilities. I'll drop the link to the Power Series that I've shared out previously on YouTube in the description down below. So 12 Stack is going to start that basic power alignment. Here's our 1-2-2 setup. And, you could do this a couple of different ways. Originally, I would just throw the ball to the 2 and then back to the 1 just to get the zone to shift a little bit. And the 2 would cut through the zone, as you'll see in a couple minutes. And then I recognized there was some other benefits to moving the ball a couple of times in this quick hitter. So I actually like to start by passing over to this left wing and having 0-5 flash high, which is what they'll do in the basic power alignment. It's going to cause this guard to come out on the wing. It's going to cause the center to adjust, the forward to adjust, the other guard to adjust. It's going to make this zone shift. The forward might actually have to hedge out a little bit and then drop back down if they do a good job in their 2-3 zone. So we like to start with a pass to this left wing. You don't have to. You could actually go to the right wing and then back to the top. And I'll show you what I mean as we break this down. But a really basic first pass from 0-1 over to 0-3. And obviously, you could run this set to either side. You could start by passing to this side of the floor if you wanted to. I'm just demonstrating the way in which we typically like to run this set based on our personnel, was by passing over to 0-3, which is what we do in the basic power series. So the defense doesn't know that we're executing a quick hitter here. Once 0-3 catches it, and obviously the zone is now going to shift out. Hopefully the guard's going to come out here. The forward might adjust a little bit. Our 0-4 is going to bump out to the short corner or even the corner, and our 0-5 has made that diagonal cut. We're now going to go around the horn here. We're going to go from 0-3 to 0-1, again, making the zone shift all the way over to 0-2. We're going to swing the ball all the way around the horn to force that zone to shift. Once 0-2 catches the ball over here, they are going to reverse it back to the top, and this is going to initiate the action. Again, you can do away with that first pass to 0-3 in the around the horn action. You can literally just go from 0-1 to 0-2, back to 0-1, and you could actually initiate the action. We found that the more we had the zone shift, it caused them to have to adjust to our power set, not recognizing that it was going to be a quick hitter. We kind of lulled them to sleep a little bit with those first couple of passes. If we just made the one pass to 0-2, a lot of times it might have been easier for them to adjust, just my own personal preference. So now we're going to go back from 0-2 to 0-1 to 0-3. As soon as 0-2 makes that pass, they are going to cut all the way through to the weak side corner. But here's the thing. Our 0-5 player who has made that diagonal cut, and let me bring you back. We see 0-5 made that cut on that first pass, which is another reason why I like to make that pass to that left side. Our 0-5 is then going to work down as the ball gets reversed over to 0-2. So here's that reversal, as I just showed you. And now 05 is going to work down with 04, who's in the short corner, and they're going to try to screen this forward. Now, remember, as the ball got reversed over to 02, that forward is typically going to have adjusted, right? As the ball's over to 02, adjusted into the paint a little bit. So now, as it comes back around, 04 and 05 should have a great opportunity to set a screen on the forward. If they're really good and they bounce out to the corner, that's actually no problem, and it's something we can adjust to. But our first option is going to be off of this double screen on the forward. We're going to have 02 in the corner. They made that cut. If we get a great screen on this forward, we go from 03 to 02. We knock down the three-pointer. What we find is that forward, if they're good, they're going to make an adjustment. High IQ player, they're going to run out to the corner, and they are not going to let us get that pass out to the corner. They might have rotated up to hedge a little bit on this pass and then recover to the corner, or they're going to just fight through the screen and the guard is going to make that adjustment. So our 05, who made the double stack with 04, is going to continue on the center, and 04 is just going to pop right here into the middle. It actually sometimes works out. They sit on the block, we fire it into them, and they get a layup. They kind of find the open space where they can see it. Now, if that center is really good, they're going to slip through this screen, and we're going to go to 04, and they're going to fight through. And guess what? 05 is going to settle in the middle, and we are going to hit them on a little handoff, a little shuffle pass to them, and they're going to lay it in. Now, let's say this forward is really good, and when 05 settles in the middle, this forward recovers. We teach our one player to relocate to this weak side. So if it goes to 04 to 05 in the middle, and this forward is right there and they do a great job, we skip it out to the weak side where this 01 player has relocated and they have a knockdown three. Very few teams have adjusted that well. We always either get an open shot for 02 or 04, and it's a great quick hitter for our team. Let me take you through this one more time. So we're going to come down. 01's going to go to 03. 05's going to make their diagonal cut to the high post, which is what they make in the very basic power series that you'll see in the description down below. 03 is going to reverse it around the horn to 02. Really, really simple ball movement. 02 is going to pass back to 01, and then they're going to cut through off this double screen from 05 and 04. And again, remember, as 02 has the ball, all eyes are on 02. So 05 is going to sneak down here. The defense is typically not going to recognize this movement. It's unorthodox. We don't typically do that in our power series. 05 typically cuts to the block. If they do recognize it and this forward jumps out, no problem, because we're going to set that second screen on the center and we're going to get a pop into the middle, as we're going to see here. So if this forward does a great job, 05 is going to continue on. They're going to screen the center. We're going to hit 04 for a layup. You're putting this forward in a bind. The best way to attack zone defenses, obviously you want to get the ball into the middle, but you want to create 2 versus 1 advantages. You do that. You put a 2 versus 1 advantage against the forward here. Are they going to jump out to 02, or are they going to come into 04? They jump out here, or we use a simple ball fake and they jump. We fire it inside. They stay inside. We hit our best shooter out in the corner for a three-pointer. The options are up to us. And there's a number of other things that you can do off of this power series, but stack is one of my favorite sets to use. And here's a look at the sequence with all 4 actions all in one screen here. You're going to see the pass over and the diagonal cut. You're going to see the ball reversal here and shot 2 over here on the right. And then you're going to see once 02 catches it, they're going to reverse it back. And they're going to make that cut to the corner. There's a double screen on the forward. Great job here on this screen. We might get a 3 in the corner, and you see the 2 versus 1 advantage we've created for our offense. Again, I love 12 stack for this reason. Here's a great look at the sequence that will get your team an open 3-pointer or an easy 2 points inside. I love the power series against the 2-3 zone because it works. And the quick hitters off of it are great complements to the basic series. As you can see with 12 stack, we use some of the basic movement from the Power Series. Then we set that double screen and we isolate that forward in the corner, giving us a 3 in the corner or a layup inside. If they overcompensate, we can shuffle it to the center, or we can skip it opposite to the point guard who's made that relocation. All the little details matter for this set to be successful, but I know that it's going to get your team an easy basket. If you like 12 stack against the 2-3 zone, then hit that like button down below, turn on your notifications, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great video breakdowns each and every week. As always, get better every day. If you want players that can knock down that 3-pointer from the corner, then you better invest in an all-new, all-purpose Dr. Dish shooting machine. Mention hashtag GBetBBChat or the Get Better Basketball Chat for up to $300 off your select Dr. Dish shooting machine. Don't miss out on this great opportunity.